Hey guys! Yesterday we covered postmodernism, which is chapter 7, and I think this was probably one of the most important and difficult chapters we read so far. And that's why I spent a lot of time teaching you on this topic yesterday. In this short video, I want to show you how I outlined this chapter. That was the homework, right? Yeah, so the first thing is to know your goal, okay? And I already told you this many, many times. Let me tell you what it is not first. It's not, if you're thinking, oh, it's just a homework, I just have to do this, like Thursday night, you're just kind of like trying to come up with one page. If that's how you're thinking, then you're really missing the point, okay? That's not the goal. Okay, so each chapter we study and every other important topics that I talk about in the class or in the GPR. Okay, you want to have some notes ready so that in the future, you can go back and review and actually have it at your fingertip to give an answer when people ask you. Like, we already talked about suicide and abortion, homosexuality, and things like that. So people will ask you, why do you think abortion is wrong? Do you think suicide is okay? And you're a forerunner messenger. And I really believe you, the ones who know the truth, the ones who know God's narrative, the ones who are awakened, should have the answer to guide others. And you need to be prepared. So that means, yes, you should know the Word of God first, but you should also be ready to give the right narratives for many topics and issues that your generation will be facing. I mean, you guys are already facing so many topics and issues. So anyway, that is the goal, okay? So for your book, for each chapter you read, I would like you to make an outline, preferably one page. And I'm not asking you to outline every point. No, just summarize and outline the points that you think are important, that you think you will be using. Okay, I want this to be practical. Okay, don't write down anything that you don't think is important. Okay, don't write down anything that you don't understand. So this is your notes you're going to carry in your notebook. I told you that you should have that one notebook where you have all these, answers. And so that's the goal, okay? So that with that, let me show you how I did my outline. So this is my outline. They are 8.5 font size. Well, just because I want to have it all on one page. So if you can take a look at it like that, okay? So this is everything I want from this chapter, okay? Let's see. I do this a lot. I don't always outline this way, but sometimes I do. This is like my dream interpretation. I like to have it this way. It's a lot easier for me to look at it. And this is like I have prophetic history, which I took, notes from 2020, 20th anniversary. Of course, this was a lot, so I think I have few pages. But, it's a lot easier to look at it, right? So this is just one of the ways that I outline. Okay, so let's go back to postmodernism here. And so once again, I didn't and I couldn't write every point, but these are the points I know that I should know to explain about postmodernism with others or to be able to carry a conversation about postmodernism, okay? And possibly these are the points that I think I really should know, okay? And if I want to know more, and I can always start from here and add more information later, okay? So let's see what I have. What is postmodernism? Okay, and anytime you want to talk about postmodernism, then you do have to talk about modernism, okay? So I have modernism and postmodernism here. A little bit about history of postmodernism, which I don't think it's that important. I don't think I'll be talking about this with others, but nevertheless, I just want to have it there. Of course, this is now very important. The key characteristics of postmodernism here. Let me get some. Okay, so here I have, wait a minute. I have, sorry. So like here, oh, okay. I can't not get my pen. Yeah, so key characteristics of postmodernism there. And of course, this is right out of the from the book, okay? And there's some, sentences This is probably just me writing. So, by using their own rhetoric, the postmodernists accuse other worldviews for manipulating the language to create control and society. And they argue that there's no necessary relationship between a description and what is being described. For example, my thought about a cat and the cat itself are not intrinsically connected. Okay, so that's what I wrote. That was not in the book, but that's how I understood some paragraphs, and so that is in my own word. Okay, so structuralism, post-structuralism, deconstruction, which is very important. And another very important thing that we talked about was social constructionism, especially about gender. So I really think those are important. And here, how they view other worldviews. So that one, like 4 or 5 pages, right? I just summarize it that short. Okay, now this is like I went to Wikipedia. This part is not in the book. Postmodernism field, anthropology, and all these area where the postmodernism is very strong. So I wanted to have that. I want to just make sure that I am aware of that. Okay. And whip smart professors and thinkers of postmodernism. So all these names are in the book, but I also added a few more names. I Googled it. I typed who are the most prominent postmodern professors. So then, okay, the gray color are the people who are dead. Okay, and these are people who are alive. Okay, now and then this was not really in the book, although it had some points. But you have to know flaws. What is wrong with postmodernism? We don't want to just know what postmodernism is, because postmodernism is wrong, okay? It's so anti-biblical, so you need to know why, or what is wrong with that. So then I'm sure I can come up with 10 different things, but all these points, okay? And for this, I actually listened to Jordan Peterson. I read a few other stuff online. I read the book more carefully and just kind of combined whatever I thought was important. And there are more than 5 flaws, but these are, I'm not going to write all of them here. So, there's 5 major ones. So this is about what I want to know, okay? And believe me, a lot of people, like 95% of the people, unless they're professors or they're in academia, they don't know. They don't even know this much. So whenever you have a conversation, like you are ready to give an answer, but before that, you want to know, okay? You want to know what postmodernism is, so that you will not be deceived. So this is my outline, and we will also you're going to have a homework on the next chapter, which is theology. So you're very welcome to follow this pattern. Or if you don't want this, you just like those Roman numeral 1, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's fine too, okay? Okay, I want to show you one more thing. Whenever there's some documents, some information that I think is so important that I want to always have access to right away, then I email that to myself. So here I just email that postmodernism, and here I have it. So this is my phone. This is my email and my phone. So whenever I'm having a conversation with somebody asks me about postmodernism, it's not like that I remember everything. So I email it so that I have it at my fingertip and I can just pull it out and talk about it. So that is a tip. I'm not requiring you to do this, but if you like that idea, then there you go. All right. Hope this video helps you guys. All right. Bye.